Welcome back to my Cold Plunge Diaries. If you're new and you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I've got about, I don't know, 3 dozen so far. I started doing these plunges in August when I bought this. In fact, they gave me a discount code, Dave150 at checkout if you want to get one of these, save 150 bucks. Now today's a little bit different. So if you're just watching this, usually I would submerge myself to my neck. But the last couple of days, I've been really hitting it hard with my training. I'm preparing for my 6th full distance Ironman triathlon in Arizona. And I bought this because I'm training for an Ironman. I've done a number of triathlons over the last 24 years, but I've never really had the proper recovery protocol in place. Sure, I've done massage, I've done some icing of my knees and compression gear, that kind of thing. And every once in a while I would do like I'll go into a cold tub or I buy the bags of ice. Just tedious. It's time consuming, you know, I wouldn't say expensive, but it's just a pain in the butt. I've thought about ways of maybe buying a horse trough and keeping just temperature from the hose, you know, that which is like 65 degrees, maybe something like that. And I looked into getting one of these. And I got this because I want and I've researched about this, the recovery of cold water immersion and how it helps with inflammation. So I'm training for this Ironman, and yesterday was my biggest ride of my training plan. I'm doing a 12-week plan leading up to this race here, and I'm at 6 weeks to go. Yesterday was supposed to be like a 5 or 6 hour bike ride. It turns out to be a 5-hour bike ride. I was on the bike for 5.5 hours, but there was a couple stops in the way for, you know, stopping for nutrition, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up doing just about 83 miles, I think it was, turned out to be. And it was a good ride, So 5 hours of actual riding. And it was pretty taxing. In fact, the last mile and a half, I was climbing up a hill and I cramped. So I knew that, all right, I hit my limit. This is my big ride. I still have 4 more big rides to go before I taper down and dial down the training before the big race. So I knew that, okay, 5 hours is good. I'm kind of building up to it. I just need some, what they call saddle time. I need to be on the bike for a while. So that was yesterday. I was going to cold plunge, but because the day just didn't work out. And I knew today was going to be a long run. Turned out to be I did 13.1 miles. So I did a half marathon. And so I was going to go out for between 2 hours and 15 minutes. Ended up going hard for 2 hours and hit the 13.1 mile mark. So I got, okay, that's good. Then I got in the bike downstairs in the Peloton bike and I spun for 20 minutes, just kind of work out the legs. So why I'm doing this just waist down is because my legs have been hit hardest. And I want to work on the inflammation and recovery aspect of just my lower body. I don't want to go upper body right now, I just don't feel like it. Normally I would. And 95%, 98% of the time I do totally submerge. But this is just really focusing on the lower body because the legs are sore. And I've noticed, well, the legs are sore because of the last 2 days in a row. But by doing this over the last 2 months, I have not been sore, traditionally sore, after my hard training the day after, which is remarkable. And if you're not sore, you're fresher for the next workout. So you're increasing your recovery time and you're able to work out more often and hit it harder than you would if you didn't have some sort of recovery plan in place. And that's what this has been doing for me. So I've been able to work out harder more often, and it's been such a great thing. I really haven't had that soreness that I've experienced in previous training plans leading up to a race. So this has just been fantastic because of that. And I wish I would have invested in something this earlier, but I'm getting older and I want to give it my best shot one more time, at least for right now in this period of my life, to give Ironman one more big run at it, at least the full distance. And now we'll do some half Ironmans in the near future, but now I'm just doing lower body and full distance. Anyhow, that's what I'm doing right now, and the toes are numb. And if you're not so excited, it's 47 degrees, by the way, is what I have this at, and the water's always circulating. It's cold. There's a motor right here on the other side. What I like about this is the convenience factor. It's always ready for me. Got the cover that I can pop on here. It's going to get a little tougher mentally to jump in this when it gets colder outside. But since I got it in August, last couple months have been great. Pushing into October now, early October. So I know in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be harder to get in here when it's 50 degrees outside. And I don't know if it's 70 right now, but it's really nice out. Also, recommendation-wise, based on the research I've looked into, they say Andrew Huberman, he's got this podcast, he's really into this scientifically. If you can go and add around 12 to 13 minutes per week total of cold water immersion, the health benefits are incredible. They're quite good. So you know you're boosting your metabolism, you're lowering your heart rate, you're decreasing stress levels, the blood flow through the body, recovery aspect of this, mental well-being, you boost your mental well-being. All these things are so true. So if you can do cold water immersion 3 to 4 times a week, maybe 5 times a week, for a total of 12 minutes, you are in the right space. Longevity is also a side effect, a benefit of this. So by doing those things, I have felt a lot better, calmer, more relaxed. And the reason I got this, of course, is the athletic performance benefit of it. And it's been great so far. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how the day goes when it comes 6 weeks from now. And this is one aspect of it. This is just one factor in my training plan. Not only the training, the sleeping, the massage, compression, and this. What's my time now? 6 minutes or so? Okay. So that's about what I want to go for. One thing as a footnote, when you are submerged in this water for a while, your body has to shiver to warm itself back up after you get done. You don't want to go into a hot tub afterwards, kind of minimizes the effect of the cold water because your body is now having to jumpstart to warm itself up, and that's a good thing for your metabolism, you know, burning calories, small amount, but you're burning calories as a result. What else? If you start off in the day with one of these things, it's even a greater start to your day. Talk about your nervous system jump-starting like a battery. Boom! You're ready to go. You're going to have a great day. I have, from personal experience, this is a good way to start the day as well. I'm using it for athletic performance. So, with all these things in mind, thanks for watching. Use Dave150, Dave150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's a link below. You can save $150 off yours. I have no problem recommending this to anybody. If you want to go with a big barrel of water and put ice in it, submerge yourself there, great. If you want to take cold showers, great. Overall, the benefits of ice and cold, it's scientifically proven. And I've experienced it personally, so you can take my testimony as one more piece of data in your research. All right, so last couple days, big bike ride, big run. Next week will be my first, hopefully, century ride, followed by another couple-hour run on the next day. It's all part of the plan. Thanks for watching. Take care. All right, all right, all right. Thanks for watching. Just keep living. Adios.